Good morning, students. Your Deva Miss is here to take your chemistry lesson. Today's topic is distillation. As we are dealing with method of separation, we have done few methods of separation in the previous class. Today we will deal with the separation method, that is distillation. Distillation is the process of converting liquid into its vapor by heating and then condensing or cooling in the pure liquid state is called distillation. So in this, what happened? The liquid is first heated. It gets converted into vapor, and this vapor is then cooled and it again become the liquid. Now, liquid is heated and again it is cooled and it again became the liquid. Then what is the use? What happens? In this process, we obtain, after heating the liquid, when the vapor get condensed, we get the purest form of liquid. And that is known as distilled liquid. So, this method is employed for the separation of liquid from non-volatile impurities. That means the liquid which is obtained after the process of distillation is completely pure. This process is also employed to obtain pure liquid from a solution. Distilled water used by doctor is obtained by distillation. Seawater is distilled to get drinking water. We never drink seawater as it consists of quite numerous salts. But this seawater can be converted into drinking water by the process of distillation. So let's see what is this. In this process, we use a apparatus known as Liebig's condenser. So what is Liebig's condenser? The Liebig condenser is a long glass tube. You can see here this inside tube, this thin slender tube is the long glass tube surrounded by a wider glass tube. This wider glass tube. So, this wider glass tube is known as water jacket as well. It is having an inlet and outlet for water. So, water enters from here inside the tube and it comes out from here. Water enters from here and it comes out from here. So there is a continuous movement of cold water inside this Liebig condenser. During distillation, cold water from tap is circulated through outer tube of condenser. This water takes away heat from the hot vapor passing through the inner tube of condenser and causes its condensation. So what happened? The water is poured from here and it moves inside the Liebig's condenser, and this water continuously circulated inside so that the water inside the thinner tube gets condensed and changed back into liquid again. So let's begin. The apparatus is used for distillation, consists of a distillation flask. This is the distillation flask, a condenser and a receiver. This beaker, this funnel is the receiver which collects the purest form of water or purest form of liquid, and the liquid which is collected is known in this receiver or in this beaker is known as distillate. So the condenser consists of long glass tube surrounded by a wider tube through which water can be circulated. So water continuously circulated when the process of distillation takes place. The impure liquid containing non-volatile impurities is taken in the distillation flask. On heating, the liquid changes into vapor, which again changes into liquid state on passing through the condenser. The condensed liquid is collected in the receiver and is known as the distillate. The non-volatile impurities are left in the distillation flask. So here it is heated. Then it moves inside the Liebig's condenser. Here, due to the continuous circulation of water, the hot liquid changes into vapor, and the vapor again changes into pure liquid, which is collected inside as a distillate in the beaker, and the non-volatile substances present inside, non-volatile impurities which is present in the liquid is collected, remain in the distillation flask. So this method is used to get the purest form of liquid, and the liquid so obtained is known as distillate. Next is fractional distillation. Fractional distillation is the process of separating two miscible liquid by distillation. When two liquids get mixed with each other, they can also be separated. How it is done? The distillate being collected in fractions boiling at different temperature. The mixture of the two miscible liquid can be separated by the process of fractional distillation. The separation of two liquids by fractional distillation depends on the difference of their boiling point, and the fraction it is carried by using fractional column. Now I will explain you what is fractional column. So when two liquids get mixed with each other, as you all know, all the liquids have different boiling point, and this fractional distillation works on this method when two liquids have different boiling point. A simple fractionating column is long vertical glass tube filled with glass beads. Just look at this. This is a distillation flask, this distillation flask is connected with a slender tube, and this has fractional column. This fractional column has beads. I hope you all know the meaning of beads. Beads means moti. Alright? It has beads, and these beads provides a good surface area for the liquid to boil. So let's see how for the vapor to get mixed. So let's see how it take place. We have taken two miscible liquid, alcohol and water, and we are going to separate it by fractional distillation. Arrange the apparatus as shown in figure 3.9. Take a solution of alcohol and water in the distillation flask. We have taken it in the distillation flask. It has water and alcohol. Heat the distillation flask with the help of burner. Here is the burner. Now the alcohol passes through the condenser. Alcohol boils nearly at 78 degrees Celsius. Alcohol boils at 78 degrees Celsius and water boils at 100 degrees Celsius. So when both the liquid get mixed and we bring it to boil, first alcohol will boil. And here you can see the fractional column which is set as 80 degree, 79 degree and 78 degree. So let's see. Alcohol boil nearly at 78 degree Celsius. The alcohol vapor passes into the condenser, gets cooled, and collect in the beaker as first fraction. So alcohol boils first, and then it comes into the Liebig's condenser. Here again, with the circulation inlet of water and outlet of water, it get condensed, and the pure liquid, pure alcohol is collected in the beaker, and this is known as the first fraction. Now let's see what happened to water. Keep on heating the distillation flask such that the thermometer shows the temperature 100 degrees Celsius, which is the boiling point of water. Here we have fixed the thermometer. So when the thermometer reads 100 degrees Celsius, the water which does not contain any alcohol start to boil. When it start to boil, what will happen? This vapor will move inside this, and this vapor get condensed by the circulation of water, and again it get transformed into purest form of water, and it get collected into the beaker. So now the water vapor passes into the condenser, get cooled, and collects in another beaker called second fraction. So in this, the alcohol water solution is separated into two fractions boiling at 78 degrees Celsius and 100 degrees Celsius. So we got two liquid, that is alcohol and water, which are at its purest form, and the liquid, which is the purest form of liquid, which is obtained after the process of distillation, is known as distillate. So it is known as fractional distillation because because of the presence of the fractionating columns, which is set according to the boiling point of the liquid. And the bead use, as I have told you, the bead use a large surface area for hot vapors to cool and condense repeatedly. In most simple terms, a fractionating column can be regarded as the arrangement for providing different temperature zone inside it, the highest temperature being at the bottom of the column and the lowest temperature near its top. The fractionating column is fitted in the neck of the distillating flask containing a mixture of liquid to separate it. So what you have to do, students, you all will draw diagram figure 3.8 and you will write about Liebig's condenser, that you will write from the enrichment, and you will write the apparatus used for distillation from here till distillation flask. This is your assignment for today. I hope you all have understood it very well. Please go through the lesson repeatedly. So for today, till this much. Till then, stay safe, stay healthy.